So here we're at Corica, we're at number 2 right now, and we are trying to shoot even par playing 2 balls. So basically a scramble with myself. And that was one of the best drives I hit all day. On the first hole I played, I didn't record that, but I hit a great drive. First shot was in the bunker, second shot on the green, and made that. And that was my second drive, and I didn't even go look for that. That was just way right. After the first one, I really teed it up, tried to hit it as hard as I could, and that's what happens when you swing too hard. I really like the yardage in here. At like 211. The first one was just a little bit to the left. It actually hit the green and bounced left. This is my 5-wood, and this felt great, and that actually lands on the green and then rolls off the front of the green. So yeah, I was immensely happy right there. And I went and fixed my ball mark and then went back, and here it comes. I really should have known by the ball mark, and when my ball ended up, I didn't back up a 5-wood, so I needed to give it a little more beans. And there's the beans. A little too much, so I still have that for birdie. I'm super happy right now. There's a wicked pot bunker to the right on this, and I didn't even get anywhere near it, which was nice. After the first putt, I felt pretty good over this one, but I babied it because that first putt I'd hit too far by. So we're even par after 2. 3-wood off the tee, driver's too much, goes through the fairway. That tree is, if my ball kept going on that line, that would be where the green is, but I didn't hit my 3-wood that far. But it was a nice 3-wood, but I never found that ball. It's the same thing again, the 3-wood, I actually that came off the top of the face. It didn't go very far at all, and I mean, it doesn't hurt you, you're still in the fairway. And this shot is weak. Not great. That one was like 70 yards left of the pin, 80 yards left of the pin. So there's more pressure on my second shot right here. And I kind of slipped, and it was a half swing. It did leave me below the pin, which was super helpful. That just makes it a lot easier. And then we get these, I did that Pels book a while ago, and that really helped me with my short game. The quarter swing, the half swing, the 3/4 swing. That's not going to get much better. Here we go again. I just knew I needed a little more on this one. And it's one of those, well,
just have to go check it out.
Yeah, we'll just have to go check it out. You never actually know on a few of these. For par, never a doubt. Never a doubt. Yeah, I know. You did 3 pars in a row. Would you want a bloody medal? It was a good swing, but to the left. Let's see what we do on the second one. Oh, I remember this. To the right. So somewhere in the middle is the green. And I think I gave us a couple of angles on this one so we can see.
Well, this was the second one. I may be able to putt it, may be able to chip it. It's fairly flat. It's a little right to left. So let's go check out the other one.
He sounds out of breath.
Okay, and this is the second one. It's a little bit, first one, sorry. This is a little bit more awkward. All right, we're going to play with this guy.
Good choice. Yeah, that other one, there was no green to work with. So that pin was just like right on the front. This was like 15 foot short. I thought I hammered it, but it's all uphill and then right to left. So in this one I got to give it a little more beans. You don't want to give it too much, because then just after the pin it rolls away from you. Oh dear. Here's my par putt. That's number 1 lip out of the day. There's a little too much pace. It runs downhill. I had this putt the other week and I did exactly the same thing. So I'm leaving myself a little tester for bogey right there. On a short par 3, you really shouldn't be struggling like this. It's one of my biggest issues. Oh, that was easy. Never a doubt. Another par 5. I actually love this hole. This is a fun hole to play. Definitely got the weeks to the right after the first couple of holes today. But that was well struck one. I mean, that's kind of, if I get it out past 250, I'm really happy. My big slices only go about 240, 230 sometimes, so I'm getting through the ball fairly well. But if I can straighten that out, we're going to be
So hard, right?
in the 280s maybe.
The 2 balls consistently bad. That's always good. We'll play this one at about 220. Not sure whether I'm going to hit 3 wood or 5 wood. So maybe hit the 3.
There we go. A little commentary from the young man right there. Started with the 3 wood and kaboom. I hit this and I actually thought it was over the back. I didn't see it land. I was thinking it was over. So we're going to switch to the 5 wood. My 3 wood is, it seems to be dialed real low, comes out low, and the 5 wood not so much. It has some elevation. The lie was actually slightly uphill as well, so that probably helped to get it super high in the air like that. We will see. Indeed, we will see.
So maybe half a club short.
Yeah, that one was the 5. Give it a little clean. Like it was just after a storm, so it's definitely been dry. I'm just getting the mud off the ball. It's a scramble. You can clean the ball. There we go. So we actually do have a putt off the green for eagle. Now you'll notice I am putting a lot. I went to the practice range just before the holidays and was just doing a little experiment from different areas, comparing like 10 putts to 10 chips, and whenever I can I now putt and it's another lip out. It's kind of cleaned me up around the greens. I do love hitting the like high lob shots and stuff, but unless I really need to, I found I save a lot of strokes by being less flamboyant, shall we say. There we go. Here's a couple of pounds, Tabby.
Even par. So this is yet more storm damage. We've had so much rain. Everything is sodden. This course is remarkably playable, but another tree bites the dust, and then there's another 2 on the first fairway.
Another evil par 3. Of all the trees that got knocked out, why couldn't that tree just there with the branches hanging over be the one that went down? I hate that tree. When you hit a power fade or a high fade and there's a branch right there, I'm just trying to get something on the right edge of the green right here and just trying to avoid hitting the tree and falling in the water, which I've done several times before. So, not exactly where the pin was.
And there are the 2 balls. And net is the pin, and definitely can't put that bottom one, but that top ball is definitely puttable. Alright, so a lot of the greens around here, it's kind of nice, you can putt. It's even been raining and it's still puttable.
Yeah, there we go, he's right. Just have to remember, after it's rained like this, they may not have cut the grass as much. So I knew better than that, but hitting 2 balls, it gives you that chance to know you need to hit a little harder. This is a tricky one because if I try and fly it to the green, it's actually a little downhill landing area, and I feel like I'd be off the other side. So at least I get a putt on my par right here. We are sitting there with a chair par right now. There we go. Nice. And I do switch between left hand low and like a normal putting stroke depending on where I am, where the putt's breaking. On the short ones you'll see me go left hand low, but on the slightly longer ones I do switch my hands. You'll see I aim to give myself that much room. The real issue is when I play a lot and I start straightening that out, my aim points are getting me in trouble. But you got to play with what you got, and today that's what I had, and I knew giving me that chance of as much fairway as possible to hit. Better drive. Oh, I like that. There we go.
Not bad.
He's lost his marbles. Alright. So it's 160 to the pin. The green is not that far. I'm actually hitting an 8 because there's a little wind behind me and the green runs away when you get near the back. So I was wanting to get on that front edge, and it kind of goes off to the right, but I kind of ended up right to begin with, so not the best. Here we go. Try again. Ball slightly below my feet. I'm gonna go down on it, and kind of gave up on that one, to be quite honest. Again, it's tightly mown grass. The chip is going to be awkward for me, so much safer with the putter. And getting to hit 2 putts is such a huge advantage. The other one was about 7 foot. This was a lot less. And I put that one in. Ooh, little putter spin. He's happy with himself. Well done, sir. Okay, green is... Shut up, dog. Green is back there. I'm actually aiming straight at the pin. And that is another one of those horrible to the right shots. Super safe, because there is actually water on the left. But now I have one in play. I'm going to change my aim line. And I'm actually aiming like right at the edge of the water on the left. What do you know? I hit it much straighter than the other one. And that's the one I ended up taking. It was actually on the path, but I got to move it over. And we do have an eagle putt. It's a nice short par 4. The green is really long, and the pin was up front, so it's pretty gettable today. I think so. That's right on the top of a hill, another half a foot, and that'd be down by the green. And that one caught the hill, and off it goes. Greens are fun around here. So we got a birdie. we got a shorter putt here, so you'll see I've gone to the left-hand low. I did look up on that one. I think that was the problem. I think the lie probably was good, but I looked up and that did not go well. And this time, kept the head down. There we go. I have a buffer. You do indeed have a buffer.
Don't screw up. That is not the swing thought you need to have, but there you go.
Okay, listen to the background noise right here. I'm just about to hit. That one nearly went in the water. It was beautiful timing with the chainsaw. They're cleaning up trees behind me. So there's no noise right now. Let's get ready to hit. Completely silence. I know they're watching me. And there you go. Thank you, sir. That was so helpful. I was a little worried when I hit this drive. I'm like, oh, don't screw up, and I screw up. But I managed to hit it long enough. I got over that front tree. I do have some tree trouble here. I would normally like to throw it up and get it over there. That wasn't going to happen. I'm trying to roll it up to the front of the green. If it gets up and then releases, that's great. Not enough. That was my 7. I moved to a 6-iron, little 3/4 swing. I mean a half swing. And that one hit into the bank. Didn't quite get the kick up, but was a little bit closer. So right in the fringe. It's for birdie, but it's a long birdie. Everything here drops to the right. There's a big trough to the right there. Final hole of the day. Just trying not to 4-putt. That was a much better one. And that was just outside. So we got the par right here. This is to shoot -1, shooting 2 balls. So in answer to the question, there she is. In answer to the question, yes, a 11 handicap can shoot even par with 2 balls. Oh, fancy spin. All right, thanks a lot.